Let's move on, guys. Pittsburgh's favored by 5.5. Not the only one this weekend with playoff implications. Expect a lot of offense when Andrew Luck, your fave, Max, and Derek Carr go head-to-head. So the Colts are still alive in the AFC South, but they need a lot of help. Good news is they've won 4 straight versus Oakland. Max, you think the Colts keep their playoffs hopes alive in the black hole?
The Raiders are properly favored here, but this is like, I thought the Giants would beat the Eagles. I knew it would be a tough, close game, and there was upset possibilities. Same thing here. What this game is going to come down to is, can Indianapolis keep Andrew Luck upright versus Khalil Mack? That's it. If they can, the Colts will win the game. But given the Colts' offensive line and given Khalil Mack's ability, it's a tall order. Look, I know everyone loves Derek Carr. I am among the people who have to give it up for this dude, especially when it matters most. But I am here to tell you, Andrew Luck is absolutely a better player than Derek Carr right now. The difference between those two is Andrew Luck has 0 offensive line and Derek Carr has a great offensive line. And if you switch those two, if you put Andrew Luck on the Raiders and Derek Carr on the Colts, you would see what I mean. The Raiders would have gotten better, the Colts would have gotten worse. That is no knock against Derek Carr. It's simply to point out how underappreciated Luck has become. No,
yeah, you sound like you're knocking him to me, too.
Luck is better. Who's a better player, Derek Carr or Andrew Luck?
Derek Carr is having a better season than Andrew Luck.
Yes, he is.
Of course he is. He has a better offensive line. Who's better?
Yeah.
Who's better?
First of all, the Oakland Raiders are trying to figure out if they're going to replace their right tackle. Now, I think one thing that you're kind of skipping over, yeah, we can talk Andrew Luck because everybody has loved him coming out of the draft. And, yeah, he's had a great season, great career thus far. Injuries have played a factor. But let's not discount what Derek Carr has done this year. We can talk about the talent around him, Latavius Murray, which I think he's the X factor in this particular game. Amari Cooper, then also Crabtree, and then Roberts. These guys have stepped up their game. But let's talk about their offense. Their offense continues to push the ball down the field. The problem with Andrew Luck, he turns the ball over too much at the wrong time. And we can talk so much about this team. This Oakland Raiders team understands the magnitude of this game, and not only that, when was the last time we talked about the Oakland Raiders being relevant? Don't you think Jack Del Rio has continued to push that in the minds of this Oakland Raiders football team? They have so many distractions out there with the football team. Is Aldon Smith coming back? Is he going to be out for the season? Can anybody else besides Khalil Mack and maybe Irving apply pressure to the quarterbacks? What's wrong with this secondary? Why can't they stop anybody down the field 20 yards or plus? But the thing about it with me is this football team understands what's going on and what they can do at this particular point. They're not battling anybody else like the Indianapolis Colts. They're focusing on the Kansas City Chiefs, trying to put themselves in a position where they can get a playoff game maybe at home. Will that happen? I don't think so. But when it comes to these two particular teams, you can't tell me that the Indianapolis Colts has a chance to win this game from what we've seen last week, the way they play, and they're so
that's exactly what I'm telling you. They absolutely have a chance to win this game.
Not at all.
Absolutely.
And then Derek Carr is playing much better than Andrew Luck.
Derek Carr is an MVP candidate this year. I want to make that very clear. He's excellent, and I'm a big fan. I am here to tell you Andrew Luck is a better player than Derek Carr.
You
give him that O-line.
You're always sitting there and softening it up. One thing, and then all of a sudden you come back with this.
Yeah.
But please, you always, I'm trying to tell you, you put Fred Astaire and the late, great Gregory Hines to shame, dancing around. Oh, Derek Carr's this, but Andrew Luck is that. And Andrew Luck is this, but Derek Carr is that. You're all over the place. The bottom line is this. Look, Donovan McNabb, here's the deal. Max Kellerman went on the air, and he said 2 very profound things before this year even began. Number 1, Tom Brady would fall over a cliff within 18 months.
Yes.
And number 2, Andrew Luck would be the league MVP. Wrong on both counts. Everybody in that grandmother
Watch him make the playoffs.
And it's just that simple. It's all right, though, Max. It's all right. And by the way, Max, the whole lavender-looking shirt, I know you're trying to disguise the gray. Damn it, it ain't working. Back to football. Here's the deal.
It's flowing back.
This is the deal. In the end, what it comes down to is this. The Raiders have a running game.
Yes.
Indianapolis does not.
Yep.
And that's a big, big deal. And so when you look at it from that perspective, of course it's an NFL Sunday. Any given Sunday, anybody can win. But if you had to bet your money, you and everybody knows that it would be on the Raiders because thus far they have been better. Indianapolis has been every bit as mediocre as we would surmise. And more importantly, Max, I am tired of hearing about the offensive line with Andrew Luck. You know why? Because Grigson has now had 5 years to get this man a damn offensive line, and he can't do it.
So
how many years
agree.
we gonna keep saying that?
Let me just make sure.
Saying that?
So if Andrew Luck has a big game and beats these mighty Oakland Raiders, which you guys don't think is going to happen because he doesn't have a running game, etc., and then he wins the next game and they make the playoffs, is he an MVP candidate? Yes or no? I'd like people on
They're
that.
not making the playoffs, and no, he won't be an MVP candidate.
Got it.
Guys.
No.
Got it.
Guys, we got to get a break in. Donovan, want to wish you a very Merry Christmas to you and yours.
Whatever.
And we're so happy to have more of you in the new year.
Go in the
Merry
sunshine,
Christmas,
Donovan.
everybody.
Go in the sunshine.
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.